welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Liberty Flames offense will get the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Find some fresh air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, it's Blue. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost yardage on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Delaware's offense will get the ball for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. To the air. It's Basco. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Running to the left. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's LeBoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ellison. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. The Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Running back searching for a hole.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Flames with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Flames in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Using his legs, it's Blue. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. The give on the option. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. That's reeled in. It's Lee. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Plows through the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the counter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Flames have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
On the option. He'll toss it. Open space at the 25. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off the play fake on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
Brings up 2nd and
The play action fake. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the ref. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Going right to work up top. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Blue Hens have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He leaves it with his back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Finds a little space. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. On the run, it's Blue. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Flames come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Vasco. They'll run the screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now on the option. Shakes off the defender.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Flames line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The sure hands, it's LeBoy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Blue. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just gonna keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. He'll do it himself. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. With the catch, it's LeBoy. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Vasco. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Blue. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Lynchburg. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Blue. Got the first down and more. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Finds his tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's LeBoy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line is set on third down. They'll run the toss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Flames are on the move. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Flames have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Vasco. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. A strike downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get line.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Knocked off his feet.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
The Blue Hens come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops, thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Third down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Vasco. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's great. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Gray. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They're going back to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might as well stick with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Ellison. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
At the 17-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Ellison. Powers through. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Justin, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this trip.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Power football with the run. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the ground, it's Gray. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Throwing right. It's caught. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Flames look to keep this drive humming. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Flames back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll heave it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. They believe they can run right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Vasco. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Looking for a gap. It's Ellison. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's LeBoy. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Looking to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jenkins. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Rush is on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They want that clock to run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run play action. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 11 to Miami. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits zeros in a game that, for now anyway, has been very revealing.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll go to the ground. It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Kick is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Picks up
And the
9.
Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of
For
downs.
the offense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's LeBoy. Powers through the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Looking deep down the right side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.